Welcome everybody to another sponsor spotlight. I'm super excited to have Alex from ClearEstate today. They're going to be launching at ICCFA Convention 2022. Alex, give us a quick introduction to yourself and ClearEstate.
Well, thanks for having me. My name is Alex Gauthier. I'm one of the co-founders and the chief operating officer at ClearEstate. We're super excited to be on this talk, and thanks for having us. And we're excited for ICCFA for sure.
Excellent. I love it. So tell me, what does ClearEstate do for death care professionals and their consumer families?
Well, ClearEstate is an estate planning and estate settlement company. So we use technology to make the whole process a lot more transparent and make sure that the team that we have in place is there to provide the level of empathy and caring that's required in these particular circumstances. So typically we work with the bereavement professionals that we partner with by just accompanying them. Think of it of after the aftercare, if you want. So we work typically with our partners with a lot of education on their staff around what happens after the funeral and you know what does probate look like, how we can help, what to tell their families, and how to really navigate them in the right direction after the funeral.
I love it. So I mean, there's a story behind every company. So how did ClearEstate come to be?
Yeah, well, you know, I lost both my parents, and recently I lost my mom in 2019. I was appointed as the executor on her estate, and just kind of navigating this antiquated process kind of made me realize that there was an opportunity there. I had been looking for a few years for the you know, that one opportunity where you think you can make a difference, and that where you feel like you understand and you can empathize with the pain point and the market, and to me that was clearly it. And then we've been fortunate enough to build a tremendous team, raise significant capital with amazing investors, and kind of like accelerate the whole thing. So we're all across Canada. We're in all the biggest states in the US, and slowly making our way to be the force to be reckoned with in the estate settlement and planning space across North America.
Awesome. Well, so technologies seem to come and go a lot in the death care space. So, you know, why is ClearEstate going to be a lasting solution for you and your partners?
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a few elements there, but typically the way we approach it is the technology is really kind of seamless in this whole process. It's really there for us and to help families provide transparency. So we have a dashboard for the executor, but also for all the beneficiaries, which typically when beneficiaries see like the progression of the estate, and they see that there's full transparency in terms of numbers and the process, it drastically reduces tensions without the family. You know, it's a difficult time already, and when you add the notion of inheritance and one person who's named as the executor and kind of has that power, it tends to create friction. So I think the way we plan on sticking around is it's the human element. We're really a service that's powered by technology and not just another tech platform. And the way we approached it, I truly believe that timing is a huge thing in most tech platforms that come out. And I think we just came out at the right moment. We're born out of the pandemic. A lot of the red tape around wet signatures and in-person presence kind of just lifted magically, and those things are mostly there to stick. So I think, you know, right time, right moment, right team, and that helps.
I love it. That's awesome. So, all right, let's talk about competition for a second. Is there competition to ClearEstate? Anyone else that you compare to?
You know, I stopped trying to compare ourselves because we get into all sorts of paranoid moments. But the reality is that how clients perceive us and our clients, they kind of try to compare us to their local attorneys or their local trust office. And you know, we're in a fully remote world from our point of view. And you know, there's a reason for the local attorney, and they're kind of like you're jack of all trades of a lot of things, but for sure we file more probates per week than any local attorney does per year. So it's just like we there's so many learnings from doing it on a consistent basis and regular. It's baked into our experience, and we're not focused on the billing elements. We're focused on the experience of the customer and making sure that they're satisfied. So I think it's a really different paradigm for customers, and they see the difference.
All right, very good. So I'll wrap up with this. What can a funeral professional expect to hear if they come by your booth at ICCFA?
I think they'll find a team that's really passionate about the space and just curious to learn. We from the get-go, we've been very close to the bereavement professionals, and I think the way that they handle conversation around bereavement and death in general is the right approach, and it's been a huge inspiration for us. So they'll find a team of people who are inspired by what they do and are curious to learn more and grow with them.
That's so good. All right, and you are at booth 427. So
That is correct.
everyone go check out ClearEstate and meet the team there. Alex, super excited to meet you virtually and hopefully meet you soon in person. Thanks for being on, and congratulations launching ClearEstate and kind of debuting at ICCFA.
Thank you. And I think my team would be really mad if I didn't mention that we're organizing this amazing nighttime helicopter tour of Vegas
Cool.
on the first evening. So come to our booth. There's ways to sign up for that, and we'll give away. I think we have 6 tickets. So
wow.
I'm happy to do it. I've done it in the past. It's amazing. Vegas is a crazy city, so it's going to be fantastic for everyone.
That's super dope. All right. That's cool. All right, go by the booth 427, figure out how to get on that helicopter.
Thank you. Exactly.
All right, Alex, we'll see you. Take care.
Yeah, thank you for having me.